We will now apply the function overloading feature on a binary operator. This is out program number 60. Find net salary if tax deductions up to $5,000 gross are 10% and 20% for more. So this is a program to find net salary after tax deductions from the gross salary. Tax deduction would be 10% for gross salary till $5,000 and 20% for beyond that. Here is the program code. We have declared the class named netSalary. There are 4 variables of data type float. Then the access specifier public for visibility from outside the class. We then declare and define 3 overloaded constructor functions. First one is the blank netSalary function with no functional statements within its curly braces. Second is the netSalary function which carries with it a float variable gs as parameter. It assigns value of gs to variable gross. And the third constructor is netSalary function that carries with it an integer variable t as parameter. It assigns value of t to variable tax. We then declare the operator minus, which carries with it netSalary class as a parameter, with the name ob. It is defined outside the class declaration. Note that here, the parameter name is different. It is d, not ob, as in the operator declaration above. It doesn't matter if the object name in a declaration is different from that in its definition. This operator minus function computes the amount to be deducted from gross salary and stores total net salary as receivable. We then declare showDeduct function, which is defined outside here, where it returns the value of deducted amount. Finally, we have this showTot function that returns the total receivable salary, or the net salary. Program control is now on line 36 of main function. Float variable GSL and integer variable TP are declared. User is prompted to enter gross salary amount. I enter 5,000. It's stored in GSL. On line 38, if condition is checked. GSL equals 5,000, so TP, or tax percent, is assigned value 10. On line 42, based on the class net salary, an object, NP, to find net pay, is instantiated. Float variables gross, tax, tot, and deduction are allocated for the object, NP. The constructor function auto-executes. But here we have defined 3 constructor functions. So which one works? The one with type of value I had send as parameter will execute. I had send GSL with a float value, and so the constructor declared with float value will execute. The value within GSL will be send as parameter of object, NP, to the net salary function with float parameter. Here the value is termed GS. This is then assigned to variable gross, and stored in the memory allocated for object, NP. On line 42, we have also declared another object termed deduct. TP, that is passed here, is an integer. So in the object deduct, the constructor with integer value as parameter is executed. The value 10 stored in TP is passed via the deduct object instantiation to constructor function, where it becomes T. Within this object deduct, it is assigned to variable tax. In program code, control is now on line 43. Here we have used the minus operator with an overloaded functionality. It says, NP minus deduct, and means, in object NP, execute the minus operator function by passing object deduct as parameter. So the object deduct is passed as parameter to the minus operator function of object NP. The minus function now gets executed. Remember that we are within the object NP. In this function, amount to be deducted from gross salary is computed and stored in the variable deduction. Gross salary is taken from this class object NP, multiplied with tax amount from the class object deduct, and the result is divided by 100. So here, 5,000 multiplied by 10, then divided by 100, gives 500. It is stored in deduction. In variable tot, we then put the value after subtracting deduction value from the gross salary. So here, 5,000 minus 500, which is 4,500, is stored in variable tot. On line 24, we instruct to go back, or return from where the function call had come. And it has to return along with the pointer to this class instance. We are in class object NP. So pointer of NP is returned to line 43 and then assigned to object NP. Note that here, since it's the same, even if you don't assign the pointer of NP to object NP, it's all fine. So on line 43, if you just had NP minus deduct, it would still work perfectly. On line 44, we instruct the computer to print on output screen the tax deduction percent and amount. Line 45 has the net receivable salary printed on output screen. The program ends. You can run the program once again and try with other inputs. If the gross salary entered is $10,000, then tax would be 20%, tax deduction amount would be $2,000, and the net salary would be $8,000. I hope this program demonstration was helpful to you. In the next chapter we will learn about inheritance and its application in the OOPS programming environment. Take care and have a nice time.